Hello people, Latsu7 here, and this time we are continuing on the after a long last Let's Play from Crash Team Racing! And we are indeed in the Lost Ruins, we are. So, we are gonna tackle the tokens of the Lost Ruins on this episode, and I believe the Cocoa Park is the first one, but no, it was the Dingo Canyon. However, we are still going to tackle the Cocoa Park right here and right now. CTR challenge, I accept you. So, after a bit of bloating, yes, the bloating screen still exists and they have not disappeared, even if I waited that long last. It has been quite some time. But anyway, let's begin the race. So, the sea is right here. I didn't remember that, even though I should have, but it doesn't really matter because we are still gonna win this match, win this race. Because it's only the first lap, and we are just in the possession of a Yuka mask, or Uka mask, however one wants to pronounce it, it doesn't matter, but we still have the mask, and it will give us a nice, nifty boost when we are on... We use that certain mask, yes, indeed, we use the certain mask, so we will be able to gain more momentum and... overtake everybody in our way, but I would first prefer to have my almighty 10 Wumba fruits before I do just that. And perhaps, come on, Crash, you mediocre imbecile, how could you do that to me? Crash and Coco, you are the same, aren't you? You haven't changed. Okay, Dingo Dial, you know, I had enough. Here, Crash, here, Coco, take that. I don't take that any longer from you, no. Even though Dingo, I don't care about Dingo Dial anymore because, God, he stole my box. He stole my damn box. I will not let that thing, him to be on the second place. He doesn't deserve that. Crash doesn't deserve that place either, so it shall fall down to Coco. Coco never assaulted me, so it doesn't feel as bad. At least in this race. So we gathered our first token of the day. Yes, it's the end of the day, actually. It's quite late. Not quite late, actually. It's around 8 o'clock, or something along those lines. But anyway, we are going to tackle the Papoose Pyramid. So, after some bloating, after I accept the CTR challenge, and we'll see what we will be up to next. I know that I have been very inconsistent with my uploads, and I haven't done a post-narrated Pokemon Wi-Fi battle in a long time, and I know that it is the case, and I know that I should do something, but I have been waiting for something to happen, and I also would like to do something as my 100 subscriber special, and it just... I know it is a very poetic excuse, but it's the best what I got. Also, I have been quite busy with my life. I have visited many places with my absence from the YouTube community. Well, I have been quite active with the YouTube community, but I haven't been quite active on my own channel, so yeah. The thing here is that, well, I could say that maybe it's because, well, I don't know, well, let's see. I have visited our cottage in Yuka, actually it's Yuka, but the thing is the Finnish pronunciation, I already put that into a subject on my showdown video, and so yeah. Anyway, I like saying anyway because it is a very good way to change subject, at least for me. Even though Miles Edgeworth says that it's a way for the weak to change the subject. Even though he uses it the same way himself. But still without putting in right references any longer or anymore, I think that I should just talk about the fact that I am going to upload a Wi-Fi battle as soon as I possibly can. And I think that I could upload a Wi-Fi battle, but the thing is that I don't want to. I want to make a little bit of a difference, a little bit of a surprise for you this time, and it will not be a Zemna's narration. No, it will be something else. But I hope that you would enjoy the change in the pace or something what I would change in it. So yeah, it's gonna be, the narration style will be the same because, well, it's the best what I got, and I just like to go all out, and I wanna just exaggerate every damn thing what I talk about. So the thing here is that I just have a whole lot of fun when I just talk about stuff. Yes, I talk about stuff. And we just got the token from Populous Pyramid without me even focusing on it. Just talking about my YouTube channel and stuff alike. But this time we will not do that. We will focus on the race of the Dingo Canyon. So here the race is about to begin, and I get a good start. Yes, and let's see. Okay, he's right there, and I got it. Oh, those 3D cactuses look a bit cheap, but whatever. It's PlayStation 1, what you can expect. It's also, I very much like these early 3D graphics. Well, it's actually quite advanced for the PlayStation 1 to be fairly honest, but I honestly like the style of the PlayStation 1 3D graphics. They just look so familiar, and they just I feel right at home when I see them. You know, it's not the PlayStation 2, it's not the PlayStation 3 what I like the most. No, it's the PlayStation 1. I failed the hard jump twice. Okay, so now we got it, and there we are gonna just going to use all of our potential and gather around the turbos and use them and try to gain up on the well, try to gain trying to make the gap smaller between me and Coco. But it doesn't seem to be the case, as my opposing force, in this case Engine, my own, very own. Okay, Crash, that's for you. And I missed, but it doesn't matter because, well, yeah. As I was saying, my Engine, my own henchman, betrayed me, and I will not stand for that. Ugh. Tiny! There we go, Engine, that's what you deserve. Tiny, you helped me, but then again, you have doomed yourself. But I cannot punish you right here and now because I have to gain on Coco. I have to gain on her, and I have to overtake her right here and now because I cannot. No! I failed. I failed. Well, I can show what happens when you fail a coin race or any race in that matter. So, when I'm third and I finish over the finish line, I can press the retry after that, and I get to be on the third place, so I get a little bit of advantage here, but it's not much. So yeah, but yeah, I guess that it is a very distinct advantage because you get to be on the front line and not on the behind. So yeah, I think that this time I think I should be, I think, yes, I am a person who thinks, and I think therefore I exist, or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact quote, but I actually am quite fond of this psychology and philosophy, because they are very interesting subjects. But without further ado, we should change the subject of ours and go back into the Crash Team Racing, what I was talking about earlier. So, we are gonna leave a D&D box behind. Yes, very delicious D&D box indeed. And Tiny is gonna hit it. And will it blow up? Yes, it will indeed blow up on Tiny. And I feel very happy about that because he made me elude my victory from the Coco last time, even though he allowed me to get my revenge on Engine, my own henchman, who was incapable of leaving the Nitro behind on a better moment. Or I would assume that it was Engine, even though he was quite considerate in the last episode. No, it was on the episode 4, I remember, that he based his missile on something else. He was very considerate on my own castle. Perhaps that was because I could have tortured him in the dungeon afterwards if he would have fired me off with that missile. But anyway, I am going to emerge victorious, and Dingodile is emerged on the second position in the whatever, I don't know. English is not my first language, even though I can exaggerate, I can use that language quite well. It still is not my natural tongue. I don't know all the words. And I sometimes have the wrong meaning for a word. So yeah. But anyway, we better continue on with our coin challenges and just go into the Tiger Temple and take the last CTR challenge on the racetrack on Papu's Pyramid. So, let's try our best and try to tackle this challenge and emerge victorious. So, we are on the 8th place again, and I believe the first ET was right around here, and the C is right there, and the R should be in a very easy position, but I failed to get the C, so that is a little bit of disadvantage. So I hope that I will be lucky enough to get something to shoot the doorway down with, and I shall shoot it down. No! I missed it. So, let's see, I am still in a very, very strong lead, and I have to leave a few behind, because I need a bottle to open the door and see what lies beyond the door. So, I'm gonna max up my Boomba Fruits and get a damn Nitro. Yippee! But we get the C, so it's not as bad. Pura actually gained upon us, and I wasted my Nitro, tried to take him down, and I think that was the first time that happened to me in this. Let's play through and just let's shoot the doorway down this time, and now I shall take the R, I shall take the box, and I shall emerge victorious on the lap 2 of the race. However, Engine is right behind us, and I don't know whose side he's on. If he's on the Noxide side, I will fire him off from my group, and I will make him make something for me, a large mech, for example, and then he could join back. Earned my trust, he would. Or I could just make him to kill Crash Bandicoot and his friends and go with that. So this time we are lucky enough to get onto the shortcut in every lap, and that is indeed very delicious information for my ears. And Crash will be on the 3rd place. Unfortunately, however, it doesn't matter because there is no trophy ring with the token races. So with the tokens, coins, whatever, I mean, I like calling them coins, but because the game so insists with the token format, I will have to accept it and go with it. So, let's see. We are going to the Rampage Ruins. And this is one of those crystal challenges. One of those. It's not gonna be very easy, but I don't think this one is the most difficult one either. Only thing what I have to do is to plan everything and go with that. Okay, so we gather our first crystal, and there are no nitros, only TNTs on this area. So that is some nifty information for one if you are able to do this challenge. And okay, I think there was one here. Oh, and I dropped down. Doesn't really matter because I get to gather this one, and I also get to jump and just get that one as well. And there is one right here, and I have to brake on it and turn my way around, and it will be all fine and dandy. So we are going to get all crystals right here, and it will be all a jolly merry crew what I have here, and then I will be able to gather another round of crystals with from there up there. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we got that, and we should be able to gather this one as well, and that should give us in a nice thing for our last crystal set. And I know that I have to drop down here, and there should be one right here, and we get it on with 2 seconds remaining. Yes, and the TNT explodes. We go all night Michael Bay and just win the token right there. So that pretty much is going to conclude the episode. The episode with the tokens. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm going to record the relic challenges right afterwards, but who knows, I don't really care about that too much, but yeah, for now, I wish you a fine day, and I also would hope that one would leave a like, leave a comment. I honestly like really reading comments, and I say that quite often these days because, well, there are many comments. Bidoof leaves quite often a few comments on my videos, and I like reading them, but I would also like to hear other people's opinions about me. So, if you're a new viewer or someone else, I would recommend you to leave a comment, and that is not a... But yeah. Anyway, leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, as for the second time in this video, have a fine day!